all set.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Fix This Build That Sunday Night Live show. I'm Brad.
And I'm Susan.
And we are here to have a party.
I feel like we're really cozy tonight.
I know. We got the.
Close.
I know. We got all the fun stuff on. All right, cool. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I was just going with it.
We got all the fun stuff on. What is up? Let's see who we have over here. By the way, Instagram folks, we are over on YouTube at Fix This Build That Live. It's the second channel, and there's a lot more cool stuff going on over there. But if you want to just hang out and join with us over here on Instagram, that's fine too. That's fine too. Right, cool. Let's see here. Who do you have over on Instagram?
Got
a lot of folks over there. Katie, Rick, Elliot, JD.
Yep.
Mike, my mom. What's up, moms?
Hey, Mimi.
Travis, Beth. Awesome. Yeah, guys. So this week we have been working on some behind the scenes stuff.
Yes.
And I've been doing. If you're on the live, well, you can't really even see it, but if you're on the live, there's a bag of sand right behind Susan.
Really?
If you're on the YouTube, is there really? She doesn't even know.
I haven't been out here.
Bags of sand back there. There's a bag of sand because it's for weighing down the tripod mount. I'm doing a mobile camera stand.
It's been a labor of love for you.
It has been.
Right?
It has been. And I'm not going to do it. I am going to do a video, but I'm going to do a video on the second channel, which is going to be kind of cool. So we'll see how that goes.
Very cool.
And yeah, so I've not made any progress at all on the miter saw station. So that's the update on that.
Right. Well.
But it happens.
It happens.
It happens. What can you do?
What are you going to do? Exactly.
Right. Cool. Before we get too much further into it, we did have a new member on the Builders Club. We gotta figure out the spacing here. That's okay.
I feel like it looks great. I don't know what you're concerned about.
That space right there. It's okay. So we had a new member to join the Builders Club, and that was Melissa M. Thank you so much, Melissa, for joining. And if you guys are unfamiliar with the Builders Club, that's basically the inner circle of the Fix This Build That audience where they get access to videos early, they get weekly updates, they get plans, credits in the videos, all kinds of cool stuff. If you want to check that out, you're just like all about interrupting me today.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're all over it. I'm in the spiel. You should know the spiel now.
I was just like a supportive comment.
Link down below.
Sorry.
Come check it out.
Man,
awesome.
It's got me on notice.
Well, sometimes you got to be on notice. I feel like this whole thing is.
I know it's different, but that's all right.
Yeah.
You're gonna get fixed.
It's all good. Okay, who we got over here on Instagram? Let's see here. Rick, what's up? We got Panhandle Woodworks in the house. We got Bill Builds. We got Donald Mitchell. What's up, Donald? Zoe, what's up, Zoe? She says, Susan, what is up? How are you doing? Wooden Brew just bought the flip top cart. Awesome, man. Hope you're going to enjoy that. That is one of my favorites. Jack Clamp in the house. What's up, guys? All right, cool. Everybody's getting up and going. Texas Homesmith. Leather by Dragonfly. What's up, Patrick? In the house. Shaquille from London. Connecticut in the house. Jesse from North Carolina. We got Omira Custom Builders. And we got Iraq in the house. Awesome. Cool.
Wow.
We got everybody here.
Everyone's here.
Yeah, the camera's
all here. It's really close.
I know. It is really close. We're going to move this just a little bit, and then we're going to move that a little bit far back.
Okay.
All right. That's a little bit better.
We're good.
There you go.
Gives us some more breathing room.
A little breathing room. We got to get like super tight here.
Super tight.
Super tight.
We like each other.
Yeah. So this week, I will be working on the actual miter saw stand. So that's what's kind of the up and coming for the week. I was putting it off for as long as possible because I really wanted to get this thing. Let me show you guys this actually. This is pretty cool. If you guys have not seen.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen this yet.
I know. Look. So
I've been in the house. He's been out here.
If you've not seen, it's still. Why does that still look so weird?
I think it's usually back further in general.
No, it's not. That's not since the new one. I think this is what's going on. Oh, hold on.
I don't know.
I think this is what's going on. There we go. A little bit, maybe. Oh, that's not even a thing. Anyway, camera jig, check this out. Whoa. If you're familiar or not with Ben Pate, this is his, from Wobie Design. This is his design, and I cut it out on the CNC. And basically, so I'm going to have this mounted, and then it can go for low shots, and then it can go for high shots. So it's got like the full range of motion.
That's so cool.
It is very cool. Nice little jiggaroony. And so what I'm doing is doing the backside because the way that Ben made it is to mount on a black pipe or some type of pipe. And I don't want to do it that way because it's not going to work with my stand. And so I'm actually 3D printing a jobby in here to clamp around the pole because I don't want to screw into the pole that I use for the actual impact stand, which is like this nice mobile stand. So this is what I've been working on for today at least.
We're very excited. I mean, that will be really nice when that's done. It'll make
it will be. So I'm trying to invest a little bit of time now to make things better you know, in the long run.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Texas baby Franco says, Texas in the house.
Katie says that she ran the taste test on this year's marshmallows. Remember the whole marshmallow thing last week? Yeah. She is sorry to say the test run isn't worthy of going out, but her and her husband are enjoying them. I'm sure they're delicious. I started saying last week, I tried to make marshmallows once, and I had this little hand mixer that I got at a garage sale for like $2 back when I was like in my 20s and had no money and everything. And it killed the hand mixer. Like, it killed the hand mixer because it was so sticky. So my family
When's the last time you saw a hand mixer?
I know people still have hand mixers.
Really?
But they have nice hand mixers. This was like it had seen a lot of use.
What were they? It was like something, it was like all scrolly, not, I won't say Fisher Price, but
I don't know what brand it was, but it died.
Who made your egg beater? Mom's in here. We used to have this one. It's just like square. It's like a trapezoid. Actually, this is exactly what it looked like. We had one.
That's what it was like.
It was like the egg beater, and it was that shape.
Yes.
And it was like.
My mom had one of those too, like for making scrambled eggs, and you would beat your eggs.
Not
and
a hand one.
Like
I'm talking about the powered one.
Mine was powered. Yeah. Did you ever see that thing?
No.
I don't think it was before you, but my family still makes fun of me. Like,
who made your favorite egg beater
make marshmallows?
I know. Kid.
Oh goodness, random conversation. That's all right.
Awesome. Well, let's see. Is Taylor here yet? Taylor is not here. Taylor's going to miss out on this. Yeah, Taylor.
Taylor better get on here.
I hope you're watching the replay, Taylor, because this one.
We were thinking of you.
Is for you. Let's hear. Gally Bennett first. Let's hear. Doing crown molding. Any tips? No, never done crown molding. Sorry, man.
It looks nice.
Yeah. Elite custom speakers.
We don't know.
Fisher Price always says Fisher Price. Any software recommended for a CNC machine? Just a minute, Mohammed. Let me jump up in there in just a moment. Before we get into that, I do want to hit the beer of the
I've been waiting.
We have a new. I hope that's working. We have a new.
It out. Yay,
and it does.
It is.
It does.
Oh my gosh, Susan's jam.
We have a new brewery. So what we've been doing,
beer.
we've been doing beer of the week, and for each month we're gonna have a different brewery.
Yes.
And so last month's brewery, November, was Yazoo, which is a local Nashville brewery, and this month is Sierra Nevada, out in Chico, California.
It's my precious.
Not quite local, but local if you're in California.
Yeah.
And
is it in California?
If you're going on lockdown, you might want to stock up.
Yeah, seriously. They're probably already on lockdown.
It's probably too late, yeah.
Sorry.
But Hazy Little Thing IPA, a.k.a. Susan's Jam. This is one of Susan's favorites. Taylor loves to hassle her about that. But,
I know.
But yeah,
I'm a simple girl. I like one beer.
Why don't you take it today because you're.
Me describe it?
Yeah.
It's the best. It is such a good beer. It's just sweet without being too sweet. It's got some fruity flavors to it, and it's got enough hop without being hit you over the head hoppy. It's really well balanced. Yeah. I mean, I just really love it.
So I like it. It's a hazy, and it's stout too. It's like 6.7% ABV. So,
but this
is you don't want to hammer back 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, you would.
I mean, not that you would want to hammer back 5 or 6 of anything.
No, but I mean, this is the beer that because I've been trying to be really healthy and not drink a lot of beer. But if this is in the refrigerator and we only really drink on the weekend, then I'll be like, okay, fine, okay. I have no self-control when it comes to. Yeah. Cracking open a hazy little IPA.
But anyway, big thanks to
big
thanks to Lippman Brothers for providing the beer, and Hazy Little Thing IPA, one of our favorites. So more to come. We had to kick off Sierra Nevada with the hazy.
Right. And we had what was the fun one we had last week? The chocolate? No, it wasn't chocolate.
The milk stout.
The milk stout. That was good.
We put it in the soup.
We did.
The soup, and it really
was amazing.
Came through in the soup.
I make a slow cooker chicken taco soup, and you put a can of beer in there for flavor. It cooks off all the alcohol.
Yep.
And it was a lot of flavor, and it was good.
Let's
highly recommend.
Here. What is up? So we're making the decorations. Oh, what am I making decorations on? I don't know what that was. Let's see. I missed a question. Oh, there it was. When are you going to make it all robotic? Rick, I would love to make it robotic.
Oh, that would be cool.
I'm going to be jumping into some more like robotic computer type stuff. So we'll see. Not necessarily robotic, but more controlled. So that would be kind of cool. Is to have the mechanism where I could be like, hey Google, start recording on camera 1 or something, like, have it so it's like automated home assistant. That would be really cool. But we don't have it just yet.
No, we're not there.
Let's see who else we have over here. So Mohammed was asking, do you have any software recommended for a CNC machine?
Oh, right.
Mohammed, I mainly use Easel, and I will get the files I'll draw like 2D. So I haven't gotten into a lot of like 3D carving in the sense of like gradients or dips and contours and things like that. So Easel's great for the stuff that is just, two-dimensional, cutting out shapes, things like that, that you're basically just making one pass and you're not dipping up and down as you go. And I've not gotten into that next level yet. So Easel's been great for me. And it's the software that comes with my Inventimals X-Carve. I'm going to be trying, Vectric or VCarve, probably is the one. I think Aspire and VCarve are the two. I think those are two different ones. That may be, one of those may be the actual manufacturer, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be looking at getting into something a little bit more in detail as I start getting into contoured type carvings and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the one I use right now, Mohammed. Let's see here, the Jet Bandsaw video. Oh, cool. Gary Abley, super appreciate it. Awesome, man. I'm glad you had some good takeaways from that.
We have a question over here.
Let's hear it.
From Pat Quinn. What kind of CNC and what size work area do you have? Kind of related to your CNC question.
So great CNC tie in there because CNCs are fun. I have this. I don't think I can make it over there with the attachment, but the little.
What are you gonna go for?
The cutout over there.
I could probably get it. You want me to try?
Good luck, my friend.
Here I go.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm not knocking my beer over. That's for sure.
So I do have the Inventimals X-Carve. I have the 1000 by 1000, and you can do it.
I did it.
She got it. All right.
All right.
Just don't knock into that.
Oh gosh, sorry. Here you go.
I have the 1000 by 1000. So these are just like fun, like just looking at the off. I just like looking. I like really efficient layout. This one wasn't the most efficient ever, and this was from Ben from Moby Designs. I modified it because he made it 30 by 12, and then I had a sheet that just so happened to be like almost the exact size that I needed, and it's just so fun to have the offcuts of that. I don't know why, I just love it. So I do have the 1000 by 1000, which I believe is a 31 by 31 working capacity, and I've got it on top of a 40 by 48, I believe.
Was it the work table?
48 by 42, maybe? Yeah, the work table.
But no, this is the...
No, the work table. It's on the work table.
Right, but what's this one called?
Outfit table.
Outfit table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a full video on making that,
that's right.
that work table. So it's called the DIY work table, and then I have another video on making the drawers for it, and I think I show like a super high-speed time-lapse of the assembly of the... or no, actually I didn't. I don't know if I did or not. I can't remember. But I definitely put that together and put it on top of there, and it works great. So if you're looking for a mobile solution to have that on there, I don't move mine much, honestly, but if I need to rearrange the shop, it's on casters, and it's been working out nicely. So yeah, that's a good question because I use that a lot. Travis, only 6.7. He's like, well, that stuff's weak, man.
Yep. There was another question. Brad,
hold on. Have the person with crown questions reach out to Wolf's Den.
There was a
Woodworks.
crown question up above.
Oh, well, there was another one here. So Corey,
not
Corey, who was saying, somebody was saying that they were going to be installing crown molding. Gailey Bennett, if you're looking to install crown molding, hit up Wolf's Den Woodworks on Instagram.
They know all about it, evidently.
Yeah, he's all good. Over it, man.
His den is full of crown molding.
The Wolf's Den.
That was not even funny.
No,
like I just was picturing a Wolf's Den with like lots of crown. It was
like
super fancy.
Uncle Gene in the house.
Oh, the whole fame's here. Hey, so I got a question.
Yes.
Brad, do you use Filmora 9 video editing software? If not, what do you use? This is Bill Builds.
Bill, I use...
Filmora, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I do not use that. I use Premiere Pro from Adobe. It's a subscription service. I use several of their apps, so I get the whole suite. It's like they raised their prices. It's like $55 a month, so it's not cheap. But I use 3 programs extensively, and that is Photoshop, Lightroom, and Adobe Premiere. So I use those 3 all the time, and actually 4. I use 4 all the time, which the other one's Audition, which is audio. So it all syncs up very nicely together. Now, you don't need all those, but I use Photoshop. I use Lightroom to edit the photos, Photoshop to make the thumbnails, Premiere to edit the videos, and then Audition to master the sound in the videos for like when I'm talking on camera. When I say master, that's just a fancy way for saying reducing the noise and leveling it, which you could do in there. But what I would suggest, if you're on a budget, like a 0 budget, then
like no money.
Yeah, then you should check out. I just went blank. There's a free one, and it is DaVinci Resolve, and it is super powerful. Like it's just as powerful, if not more, than Premiere Pro, and it's free. So check it out. It's called DaVinci Resolve.
So we don't use that one
because it came out after, and it's not part of the suite.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
true.
I'm already paying for the other one, so I may as well use the editing. So it's like whatever.
Got it. Got it.
Wood and Brew. I am not going to buy the new X-Carve Pro. Actually, so Inventables is a sponsor of mine. They actually offered for me to get a peek at that and to get the first look and make a video for them.
A lot bigger. That was the one.
Except it's huge. So I don't have the size for it. I don't have the space for it. It's a much larger footprint. Even the smaller one, it's wider, and that's what I can't give up. I don't have the width to give up.
Every square inch in the shop is like prized, right? Like
I mean, I'll go square foot, but sure.
I would say
your square inch.
I don't know the amount of times I've tried to convince Brad that we should stick a refrigerator out here because we don't have like a backup fridge. It'd be so nice, and he has not gone for that and never will.
Because that's not inches.
I mean, that's
like
a lot more,
yes.
but it would be so nice.
It's like 6 square
I even
feet.
tried to talk you into like a drinks fridge out here and said you could stock it with Diet Mountain Dew.
No, we're good.
Didn't work.
Southern Furniture Design over on Insta, wrapping up a custom 4x6 butcher block. Not used for food prep. What finish would I apply? By the way, it's ash and has an oil-based stain. If it's got an oil-based stain on it already and it's not going to be used for food prep, I get this question on and off, and I don't know. So because you're already staining it, you're already kind of, what I would normally say is like using oil, because then it's easy to repair. And it's not a film finish, but you could use something like a Rubio monocoat. If you've already stained it with an oil base, then my answer is going to change. I'm going to say use like a polyurethane. Use a film finish because you want to protect that stain because you don't want to have to refinish it. And if it gets messed up, you're going to have to refinish it anyway. The nice thing about an oil or oil and stain in one, like a Rubio monocoat with a stain in it, is that you can repair it and you can just sand. You could sand a spot, apply more finish, and it just blends in. When you have polyurethane, or any kind of film finish, you can't do that. But since you've got an oil-based stain, again, you can't repair that anyway. Because if you're going to have to mess with it, it's going to be very hard to match the stain. So I would go ahead and go with like a high protection polyurethane personally. But your mileage may vary. There's pros and cons to it. What do we get over here?
Some chatting. I know.
I threw it back.
It's refreshing. Okay, so Mike wants to know, can you join pocket holes, like a 3/4 to a 3/8? Right here. Hey, Brad, can you join pocket hole?
Can you join pocket holes? 3/4 to 3.
It's
I don't even know what that
book.
means.
I don't know either.
Can you join, like?
Different,
do you mean like
together, like one's 3/4 and one's 3/8?
I have no idea what that means, honestly.
We need more information,
Can you
Mike.
join pocket holes? I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. So we don't know the answer to that question.
So yeah, Mike, give me some more info on that. I really honestly don't know what that means.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Southern Furniture. Okay, I already said that.
Hang on.
CB
Someone's
Versal.
telling him.
Hey, that's my old boss. Who's that? CB Verselli. Christopher Sell. Oh, wait a minute.
Maybe I'm his old boss.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Doubt it.
Clark, what's up? Clark is in there. Yeah, Clark, we're moving on. Clark, we're moving on. We're into the Sierra Nevada, bro.
It's my favorite.
We're kicking it.
Thank you. When we got the beer and I saw the hazy little IPA, I was so happy. It's a very easy to make me happy.
Lucas in the house. Sam, what's up? Beach to Desert. Lucas has a Tortuga. What's a Tortuga? I don't know what a Tortuga is.
Oh, that sounds familiar. What is it? What did he say?
Tortuga is like Spanish. Bathroom looks really good. Silas, thank you so much.
It is so pretty in person, too.
Let's see here. Corey Robinson's got 2 chunks of wood, fresh out of the woods. One is cherry and one is walnut. How long to dry?
Oh,
if you're trying to dry, like when you say a chunk, the general rule of thumb, and it varies widely, is to let it dry a year per inch of thickness.
So be patient.
If you're air drying it. That's like nothing if it's just air drying.
But if
you
you're
can
air drying
significantly
it has
reduce
to
that.
be, like, what are the conditions that you need?
Nothing,
anywhere?
just air drying.
Just out in the open.
Like literally just.
But like covered. You don't want to get rained on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
You would tarp it or put something over it.
Kwanzaa hut action going on.
Right.
Stick
But
it in there.
then, like, when you hear the word seasoned firewood, that just means dried firewood, and they typically let it season for a year, for a season.
When I hear seasoned firewood, I'm like thinking
like
paprika,
put Lowry's on it,
yes,
like,
some garlic powder.
powder.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna some Salt Bay over here.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
Yeah.
But then we're gonna talk about, wow, that was a lot. Kiln dried? Is that where you were going with that?
No.
No.
You asked how long to dry it. You don't have a kiln.
I'm just saying. I didn't know if you were gonna go down the rundown.
No, I'm not gonna.
I do know there is a kiln dried version, but yes, that's
if you're
like
just drying
you
on
have
your
equipment.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be a while.
Sorry.
Yeah, if it's there.
So Nailbender was replying to Mike's question and said, yes, you set the jig to the thickness of the material that you're screwing into.
Oh.
So between the thickness, that makes more sense.
Yeah, no,
Thank you, Nailbender.
You set the jig to the thickness of the material that you're screwing into. Yeah, well, I guess it depends upon how you... You set the jig to the thickness of the material you're drilling the pocket hole into, obviously.
Yeah, Mike has a follow-up. So if I'm setting the joint... So
I get it. So joining 3/4 to 3/8, set the jig to 3/8. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because you, it depends on I'd have to look at that. So the screw, I don't actually know the answer. Nailbender might be right. I was thinking about it, but now I'm second guessing myself. But
he also wants to know if K5 has that setting.
So what happens? I've never done that, and so that's why I'm kind of bouncing
Brad.
back and forth. But I'm trying to think of because if you do the way you set it is when you set the jig, it basically adjusts how far the bit goes down, and then also accordingly like where it comes out. So if you set it for 3/8, my fear would be that it would come out way too high, and that would not be good because when you're joining the material, it's not going to line up right. But for screw size, you definitely want to use the screw size for the material you're drilling into. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's go with Nailbender's answers. Like he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. So, but I would definitely go to craigtool.com and just like search for that, and they'll have an answer for that for sure. Let's see, a turtle or a tortuga. He's got a tortuga is a turtle. There you go.
Tortuga, that's a fun word.
Theo Doe. What do I think of hydraulic hardware for pop-up coffee tables? I think it's cool. I've never seen hydraulic.
What is
I've
it
seen
now?
just spring.
A what?
For like a pop-up coffee table. I've never seen hydraulic.
Like the coffee table that you can like sit at and it comes up.
Yeah, those are just like,
those seem
are
very
typically
efficient.
not hydraulic. They're typically on springs.
No.
But I guess it could be hydraulic buffered. Maybe that's what you're talking about.
You could have it like you can make the sounds like from the Cars movies when they're like with the lowrider. Like when you do your coffee table.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Theo, thank you so much, my man. Yes, I think we need that, dude. We need Kolba Turani. What's up, my man? Andrew Strong Originals. How's it going, Andrew? That would be sweet. Have a hydraulic coffee table. I just like push a button and be like, I just like go one leg up.
Yeah.
The kids have got like a bunch of junk on the coffee
kids
table.
I just find a way to break that.
I hit
so
one leg
fast.
and it's like it's just all like off kilter and everything goes off. I'm like, that's right. Put it back down. Like, we could bounce. I think that'd be awesome. I
Yep.
think we should do that.
I mean, go for it, man. It's all you. I support you in your decisions.
All right.
Rick wants to know, Brad, have you ever snapped a bandsaw blade? My Timberwolf bandsaw blade snapped at the weld.
Rick, I would send that back to them. I would email them. I would email them and say, yo, it snapped at the weld, because that is a sign of a production issue.
Yep.
It shouldn't snap at the weld.
Get some free stuff, Rick.
It's not free. It's
I'm just saying, like, well, no, maybe they can like throw in an extra one or a coupon or like 20% off your next order.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, kill them with kindness. Try to get something for it.
Kiln with kindness.
No.
Like dry your wood. That's the thing.
You never know.
Kiln with kindness. That's the title.
Kiln with
That's the working title so
Oh,
far. I have to write these down, because every time after we're done, I'm like, what did I say the title was?
I know. And he's gonna like scroll through the video and find it.
All right, Kiln with kindness. What time are we at here? 25:28. Perfect.
25:28.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, evidently he has already sent an email. So.
Perfect.
Yeah, just try to get some free stuff, Rick.
Get some free stuff.
Get some stuff. Get some swag.
Give it free. Craig Gallagher, I want to get into sharpening for the first time. Chisels and planes. Where should I start?
Sharpening
Waterstones, or go to Tormek right away? Craig.
I feel like your dad should answer this question.
Craig, I mean, if you just hate money, then sure, go to the Tormek right away.
What's a Tormek?
It's like
Sounds fancy.
It's like $700 or $800. It's a wet sharpening system.
Wow.
But it lasts like a lifetime. You know, I mean, you get different stones for it.
How many things are you going to be sharpening?
In all seriousness, the Tormek is probably the most amazing machine. I don't use it. But hey, Wobie just came on here. I'm not using the Wobie jig, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, Wobie.
What? I do not understand these references.
I'm messing with it, Wobie. I'm trying to do something different, because I'm not going to use the iron pipe. I'm going to use something else. Oh, and I use threaded inserts, so I re-rigged the whole thing.
He's just changing things. Wobie, I don't know you, but the dog on, what is it on?
It's Toby.
Toby is
the dog.
So cute.
Yes.
Like,
she loves Toby.
I do. He's had that screen up, and I'm like, oh, the dog is so cute.
Okay.
Always a good choice.
There's a $400 Tormek also. Gotcha.
Oh, $400.
I mean, that's not horribly bad. But you've got the right idea, though, right? You don't waste a bunch of money and then invest later. So that is the right idea. Like,
What did you say? Buy once,
cry once is my adage.
Okay.
With the Tormek being half the price
not always,
I thought
though.
it was. No, it's not.
In some situations, yeah.
With the Tormek being half the price I thought it was, makes more sense. I thought they were like $700 or $800. Not $400. And I'm sure they do have that model.
Well, I mean, like, if that's what you really want and you can afford it, and it's gonna make you happy, and you're gonna, you know what I mean, like, get the results you're looking for.
Like
now, what
Sheryl
did he
Crow.
say? Or the whetstone or something?
Whetstone, yeah. So
is that just like using a stone with water on it? Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, and you get a sharpening jig. So like I've never, so I kind of do the layman approach on it. Actually, I just do the Work Sharp 3000, I think is what it is. It's not the layman approach, but it's just easy. And so it's like a cheap Tormek. It's no water. It uses sandpaper and spinning discs. You can look it up. I think they're like $200. So, I'm not against spending money on sharpening. But the thing I do like about the Work Sharp 3000 is it's super fast. And I assume the Tormek is super fast. So that is something, right? If you're going to be doing it by hand, if you stay on top of it, it's not bad, because if you stay on top of sharpening, all you have to do is kind of touch it up every now and again. But if you're going back and going down to like establish a new bevel and all that, like doing it by hand is a pain in the butt. And the Tormek would be pretty awesome. So I would leave it at that. I would say, time versus money. And if you want to invest in the beginning and not have to do anything else ever,
right,
then go that way.
Buy once, cry once. This is my favorite question of the night. Larry Oot. Hi, Brad. Are you going to finish showing how to put the miter saw between the two cabinets?
No.
I feel like that was like a low-key burn. Like, are you ever going to get around to finishing that project? Maybe.
Let's see here.
Yes, he will.
IQAG,
maybe next
thank
week.
You, man.
We'll see.
Next project at Jack Clamp. What's the next project after the miter saw station build is finished?
Shop tour?
No.
Not the next one.
Hidden.
Oh, right. Hidden.
It's a secret. because we don't know what it is yet. No. I have a couple different ideas. It's going to either be something with hidden hardware in it. So I'm going to go back and I really want to get into that and do more hidden type projects. And I've got a couple ideas in mind. Right. I'm not sure which one it's going to be just yet.
Still in the planning phase.
We'll see.
And then the shop tour at some point. That's not really a project.
The shop tour will be the last project of the year.
Yes.
It's not really a project.
Rounding out 2020.
It's just a tour.
It's just a tour. We'll have to clean this place up. That's all right.
Yes, we have to.
It's not that bad, actually.
No, but once I get rid of those racks, but I also have two.
Oh,
I have two. By the way,
we got things to get rid of.
I've got 2 tools coming next week.
I'm not surprised.
On Friday.
I feel like every day it's like random things show up at our house. I mean, like not usually tools though.
This is Big Daddy. Big Daddies are coming.
Oh, the big ones from
Jet.
JPW. Yeah, very exciting.
So we've got a new.
What do we do with the old ones?
Planer and a new joiner. 8-inch joiner with a helical head and a 15-inch joiner with a helical head. I am super stoked about that.
I can tell. I'm excited on your behalf.
Yes, I've been progressing. I've been slowly progressing, and now it's time.
That's true. I still remember way back, like I don't know how many years it's been when you were like, I think I want to mill my own wood. I mean, that's like we were here because you hadn't done that in Ohio. We didn't have the setup for it.
That's not true.
What? What?
I bought both of those machines in Ohio.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we were in Ohio.
In Oakley.
And in Oakley? No.
I bought them in Oakley.
Did you use them in Oakley?
No.
Well, then what did you buy here? I just remember you being like, I want to mill my own wood and...
Bandsaw. Bigger bandsaw?
I don't know. Whatever. My whole story is not working, so I'm going to just abandon it. I thought you did that here. I do remember the drum sander situation. No, I remember when you were like, I want to dimension my own wood, and I was like, I didn't understand what you're talking about at the time.
Yeah, no.
Never mind. Bad story. Fake story. Fake news.
Fake
that
news.
It wasn't accurate.
I've had that forever.
Never mind. Never mind.
Any word on the new tools? They're Big Willie, you just got it right there.
Yeah, that was the word.
Jet coming in the house, coming in hot. It's Bart. Any advice for a new beginner? Just start. Just start woodworking. Just start making. Work with what you have, and pick projects that will let you expand both your tools and your skill set.
And I'm
one at a time. Like one skill and one tool, maybe. Like don't be like, oh, like today I made a 2x4 table, and tomorrow I'm going to make a full mortise and tenon, that needs all out of rough lumber. Like, don't do that.
And I'm not a woodworker, but I'm married to one, so I feel like I could say this on. Well, I'm like jumping in. I'm not a woodworker, but like, just remember that Brad and everyone that you see online, they did not start off with shops that looked like this. Like this was an evolution that happened over many, 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 many years. And you started off with like a really like basic contractor grade table saw and some hand tools and drills, right?
Yeah, I did, but I went right for the contractor, not the bench top, because
he's not a big fan of bench
level
top
below
table
the
top.
bench top.
That's why I said contractor. I got it right. You did,
but you said basic so it's like.
Oh, sorry. I just meant to say like it wasn't a fancy saw stop
because
at the beginning.
A lot of contractors do use these like job site saws. Oh. So they're like job site, bench top.
All right, my point being, like he didn't start off with all this. And I know a lot of people, a lot of the emails that we get or a lot of comments that I'll see online are people saying like, oh, I wish I had your shop. And they're like 24 or something. Mm-hmm. Brad didn't have the shop at 24 either.
Andrew Bacon in the house.
Hey, Andrew.
Andrew, you, bro, you handing out Yeezys tonight or what?
Handing out what?
Yeezys. I had no idea what Yeezys are. They're shoes. They're shoes, and like there was a Yeezy drop, and we're so out of it.
I don't know what's
but
going
I heard
on.
Somebody else was talking about Yeezys. I don't know how did Adidas get into the drop game? Like Supreme, like our cousin, my nephew.
Every
about
teenager,
the Supreme drop.
Every teenager has soap on their stuff, and I know that's not how you say it, but like they have the little logo on their phones. It's Supreme. When I was teaching in high school, everyone had Supreme.
Listen, back when I was a kid, the Supremes sang soul music.
How old are you? That is not true. You look really good for your age.
The Supremes, ladies and gentlemen, the Supremes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yes.
I don't know. We were talking about Yeezys and stuff.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but the Supremes. They're legendary.
I feel like that should be another. Is that another brand? Legendary. Like
it should
Supreme sounds like Legendary and Supreme should be like the same. Oh, oopsie.
Oh, don't drop that. Kolba Tarani, dude, thank you so much. I hope good luck with the house. Working on the house. That's awesome. Let's see here.
Right.
Matt makes things. Been looking at getting a CNC specifically for making small signs and decorative
Lots of
inlay.
CNC questions tonight.
Can you speak about your experience with the CNC and the software you use?
About it.
You're too.
You're a little
too
late.
I literally just answered this question, Matt.
He's got great ones. Are they
yeah.
listed on this? I don't think they're listed on the tools.
Sure they are.
I looked recently. They were not there.
Well, we need to put them on there.
No, we do.
Yes.
It was listed on like videos, like X-Carve, but it wasn't listed on the My Tools.
Rick's like, yeah, those hazies are pretty good. I'm like, yeah, those Supremes, baby.
Anyway, I'll let you answer this question.
Let's see here. Hold on. Bonesaw Customs. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you love the YouTube channel. We are on YouTube, and we're actually going to sign off of Instagram and go back over to YouTube.
Oh, yeah. We're doing that.
We're about 40 minutes in. We will be going for another 20 minutes or so at least.
Come on over.
If you want to come join us, head over to YouTube. It is at Fix This Build That Live. It's the second channel, not the main channel. And it's a way better experience. So please come join us. And if not, then we'll see you next week. Get out there and build something awesome. All right. Bye.
I gotta look at my comments over here. Oh my gosh. What's the alcohol content of this beer this week? I don't know, man.
We don't know.
I mean, we do know. We read it off, and it was
6.7.
It was enough.
And for everybody, Big Willie.
Sorry, I'm just kicking things.
You love throwing your feet up here and just crack.
Got long legs, whatever.
By the way, if you're coming over from Instagram, let us know in the comments.
Yes, let us know.
You should come over from Instagram.
This is our first beer of the night.
I swear this is the first beer.
We're not like drink with the kids kind of people, so like this is it.
But no, I'm not getting the jet miter saw. I have basically decided that I will never get, and that's too strong. I don't want a sliding miter saw because they're too dang big. And especially with the design I have behind me, because I have 20-inch cabinets versus 24-inch. See, now I get a little breathing room. I can actually like move.
I know. You don't have to be so close to me all the time.
I know.
It's so annoying.
I still feel like I over tilted this. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. We're just off tonight.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
But
we're still here. We made it.
Yeah, the saw is just too deep, and I have 20-inch cabinets, and so if I had a sliding miter saw, I would have to go with, a Bosch or a Capex, which I wouldn't get ever.
Why a Capex? What's up with that? I've never even heard of that.
It's Festool. It's like $1,100.
Oh, it's like super fancy pants.
Exactly. Like I would just never hear the end of it in the comments, so I would just not even do it. But apparently they're nice saws.
You got money to burn.
The Cruise is like so huge.
Oh, that's the one that's like, it's like a big boat coming down the way.
Yeah. It's massive. And yeah, that's the main reason I'm not getting the jet one. I did look at it. It's a behemoth, and I can't. It's a behemoth. I can't. Well, you guys know me. I'm always trying to squish everything down.
That is very accurate. Oh my gosh, this man. You were like purging things in our house left and right this week.
I have been.
He was on a mission, which is awesome. We have a
here's
pile of things that we're getting rid of.
Just a little behind the scenes. Here's what typically happens.
I feel like you're going to be outing me or something.
No. In our house, after we make a video, after I publish a video, I get into like, I want to clean everything in my house mode, and I avoid making a video. So it's like, the reason why videos take 2 weeks is because I don't do anything for the week after I've released the last one, and then I cram for the second week. Yeah, it's because I'm taking care of all the stuff that I let slide.
Right.
And yeah, so we're trying to get better at that.
We just need more people. That's all right.
Well, we need people.
We're working on that. It's all good.
Not more people. We are working our way through some processes though. So
yeah, we're working our way through situations.
Situations are being worked.
Things are happening.
Like so cryptic.
I know.
Things and stuff and everything.
We're doing. You want to tell them we're doing the time study? That is interesting.
Oh my gosh!
Every 15 minutes of our lives are logged right now. We have to log them. I've not done a good job. I haven't done it today. I didn't do it today.
I didn't do it yesterday.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
So we've been doing a 2-week time study.
Yeah.
And just what she said.
We need to do it for like 3 weeks, though.
And then after you write down everything, you then categorize it to like strategic, tactical, self-care, or family, which I thought was funny because it's like there's a lot of gray area in between there. But the idea, and this is with a business coach that I'm working with.
Right.
The idea is to understand where you're investing your time in your business.
I like how you say that, where you're investing your time.
Well, it is,
yeah,
right?
And it's totally true.
And because everything, even if you're, sitting on the John scrolling through Instagram, you're investing your time.
You are.
So when you look at it, you can then understand where can I bring help in.
Right.
For me, I spend an inordinate amount of time in email.
You do.
And so when I look at that, I'm like, email. And I don't block it the way I should. I've gotten bad at it. And so what I'm trying to do is now see all those areas, be like, okay, email, editing, social media clips,
right.
whatever it is. And then I can go, okay, I can grab all these time slots and push those off to somebody else and get an executive assistant, virtual assistant, whatever you want to call it, have somebody manning the emails and have somebody editing. Those are the two big things that we are actually going to be hiring first. So if you're interested in either of those roles,
if you have a background in that and like executive assistant,
be on the lookout.
And you want to work with awesome people.
Yes. So that's one of the other things too, is that when I was working with the business coach, they're kind of setting us up on this whole like how to hire the correct way. And
right.
And one of those ways is like really, making it a process and not just be like, oh, Jimmy.
Right. Well, and hiring the right people first.
Let's
that
go.
You really need,
right.
like, which is what you're saying with the time study. It's been interesting, and like especially, I mean, for you, I think it's really good, like because I mean, Brad spends a lot of time with email, but that's because there's always email coming in, and especially at this time of year, there's a lot of companies emailing and things.
And I have already gotten help on that, which is super nice. I have that has been so awesome the last couple of days.
Yeah.
So whenever I have inquiries, I just forward them on to somebody else, and they take care of that for me.
So some part of it is taken care of, and then I handle a lot of the reader email questions and things like
service.
that. Yeah,
we get a ton of that stuff.
We
do.
Hey,
I can't
get kind of overwhelming.
Open the email, or I didn't, and it's typically
people
user
sharing
error.
Stories. Yeah,
it's typically user error.
Yeah.
Like they entered their email wrong, or they didn't check. Well, not always. It's about half and half, I guess, because spam is not their. It's not their issue. But no. I wish it. Well, I wish that people would check their spam folders more. I wish our emails wouldn't go to spam, which is.
It's kind of frustrating.
It is frustrating.
But so we
All right. Wait,
wants to know if we'll hire a Canadian.
Canadians never.
Canadians
I would love
need
to
not
hire
apply.
Canadians
Just
because
kidding.
Canadians are.
They'd be awesome.
So friendly.
Yeah. I bet if you were Canadian and you were like just not that friendly, that'd be really annoying. That stereotype.
Yes. Jill rolled in the room like Norm. She's like, "What's up, guys?" Like,
everyone's like, "Jill, go Packers, go!" Yeah. Did they win? They must have won.
Yeah, I don't know. Rolando Herrera.
All I know
what's
is
up,
we
my man?
lost.
Polyacrylic or polyurethane, building a desk. However, I don't know which I should finish with. Basically, the question you're asking is water-based or oil-based, because polyacrylic is a polyurethane. It's just it's a brand name. It's Minwax's water-based polyurethane. If you are, depends upon what you're doing on the desk and how you want it to look. So water-based, they're basically, think about it, polyacrylic versus polyurethane. The properties, like the actual finish when you're done, almost exactly the same. So the things that you want to look at are two. One is workability. So working with water-based finishes is always just a million times better than oil-based, in my opinion, because you don't have the VOCs. You don't have to use mineral spirits for cleanup if you're using a brush or something like that. You don't have any of that nastiness going on. Two would be what the look is going to be, because oil-based polyurethane is going to be much darker. It's going to have an amber, a yellowing effect, which looks great on cherry, walnut, on natural woods. I hate how it looks on maple. But if you are going to paint it,
sir.
You know how I feel. If you're going to paint the surface and then go over it with polyurethane, absolutely go with the water-based, because the water-based is it has the polyacrylic does have a blue tint to it a little bit. but it won't yellow though. If you have like white paint and you put regular oil-based polyurethane on it, it will like look disgusting, and you don't want to do that.
Disgusting. You don't want that.
You don't want that.
You don't want that. Yeah.
I don't want.
Jill,
your
no,
life.
is it Katie? Katie says she has a palm router, but is looking for a plunge router on a budget shop. Suggestions.
I'm sorry. So she's a palm router, but she wants a
Plunge
dropping
router.
a plunge,
But she's on a budget.
but a plunging palm router.
She has a palm router. She's looking for a plunge
Got
router.
it. Okay, so
she's
not
on a budget.
not a plunging palm.
I guess
but
not.
I
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, sure it is.
Okay. Sure it is.
Sure it is. When it's been a long time since I've bought a router, and when I bought mine back in the day, Porter Cable was still like a good brand. So you can see how long ago that has been, because they were like the name brand in routers for a long time. Porter Cable was, but also so Porter Cable, Bosch.
They have recommendations on here.
Those are two of the kind of like the strongholds that I would say. But it depends on how big you're looking. Kate, she said budget minded, right?
Yeah, she's saying people are saying
the nice
Bosch.
thing is you can get the interchangeable base. So that's what you're probably going to want to get. Get one that has a fixed base and a plunge base, because you're probably going to be looking at the 1 3/4 or 2 1/4 horsepower range, not like the Mac Daddy like 3 1/4 horsepower. That
was you
was
this
me.
time. It's
But
not
it wasn't
me.
the table. It was something I leaned up
Whatever.
against it.
Doesn't matter. It's you.
So yeah, I would look at that. I would look at a combo system, Katie, because I mean it's the same motor obviously, and so you're just getting the base, and that way you could put a fixed base, one of the fixed bases or the fixed base in a router table, and then have that to move over when you're not using it in the plunge. It's a good option.
Yeah. So who was this? Brian got the Bosch combo fixed and plunge router. Loves it. So she's getting lots of recommendations on here. One that was really smart. It was Bosch.
I was reading.
And then DeWalt's on
Rick's.
here. Yep. And don't buy the Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah, don't buy anything from Harbor Freight that has a motor.
Right. That's
what I typically say.
Good rule of thumb.
Let me rephrase that. Anything that has a motor and a shaft that is doing the business end of your work, aka routers, miter saws, table saws, that kind of stuff. Like compressors, they actually have decent compressors, so that does have a motor. That's why I wanted to put that little caveat in there.
Yep.
But yeah, because they're run out. Their quality control is obviously just not as high.
Right.
And so when you have something that's like spinning a blade, you're not going to have the best experience.
Wood Butcher says he heard that
your mom's
Porter
cemetery.
Cable is going out of the router business, at least to the
that'd be
woodcraft
so sad.
store. I don't know what that means. At least to the woodcraft store.
That'd be so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, so Porter Cable, I believe, they're all owned, there's been so much consolidation. Porter Cable, I believe, DeWalt, Craftsman, Black & Decker are all the same brand now. They're all owned by the same brand. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. There's been a lot of consolidation going on. If you look at the Craftsman brand, they look exactly like the DeWalt tools.
So they just put them out under different labels.
Yeah,
But
and they're
it's
different
cheaper
parts.
to make.
Different parts inside. So
Okay,
like some
so
might be
some have some
metal versus
plastic
plastic.
and- gotcha.
Or just like lower amperage motors or whatever.
It's interesting.
Yeah, but
Wonder
there's
what my grandpa would buy.
and so so that would make sense from that perspective of consolidation.
Yeah.
Because if you owned DeWalt, which is the higher end brand, so DeWalt, Porter Cable, Craftsman has now moved into where Porter Cable has been recently. Porter Cable used to be premium before they sold, I think, the first time.
When was that?
Oh gosh, that was probably mid 2000s,
Oh, okay.
mid to late
Kind
2000s.
of somewhat recent.
But yeah, like if you go back and look at look at New Yankee Workshop, go watch a New Yankee Workshop episode, and like all this stuff was Porter Cable, and it's like super high end, not super high end, but it was like Delta. It was Delta and Porter Cable. Those were like the two woodworking brands.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and now they're both
I feel like my grandpa had a lot of Porter Cable
kind of
stuff.
mid-tier.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's changed so much then.
It be what it be.
So we have 10 minutes left or a little less. What is our fun topic of the night?
I don't know. Dennis Miko, what's up, my man?
I don't know.
Jill is compiling the beer collection as we speak. Ooh.
Yes, like that. So what is your favorite Christmas beverage? Are you a thumbs up for eggnog? Do you put some
ham nog
stuff in it? Ham nog?
Yeah.
What is ham nog?
It's from Captain Underpants.
Oh, jeez. The fact that you even pay attention, I don't know.
I get sucked into the kid shows. The kids
He
watch
does.
all these crazy shows.
Oh my gosh, they're
and
ridiculous.
I get sucked in. I
He
can't
does.
help it. It's
You like where the office is and where the TV is. It's like across the house, but it's
a
direct line
shot.
of sight. And we'll be in the office talking, and he's always like, shut the door, shut the door. Because when he's like turned to look at me, he can see the TV.
Yeah.
And you get sucked in. We're like, I can be in the kitchen doing stuff, and I don't even hear it. But they are pretty funny, these shows. But anyway, so we are a thumbs up for eggnog. You like eggnog. I never thought I would like it when I was younger because I thought it looked so gross.
Oh, I'm a big eggnog fan.
I know. It's so bad for you,
don't-
though. But it's
and
so
don't
good.
so here we learned
Don't
this
get
lesson.
the light. Don't get the light.
Don't try to like go all in.
Yeah.
Either
just make it worth it.
Either engorge and not engorge.
Engorge, you might.
you will
You might,
engorge.
yeah.
Either gorge yourself and get the full fat
Right.
eggnog,
And
but
just
like
live it up for
no,
like a night or two.
Don't sit on the fence and try to get the light eggnog. Like I'm gonna nog it up, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Responsive. No, don't.
That's
do
like
that.
having light ice cream.
Yeah,
like, I mean, which is fine if that's your thing, but not ours.
Not ours.
We don't really have any other festive Christmas drinks, right?
Ooh, you know what we haven't had in a while? It's like
What?
cinnamon tea. Cinnamon.
I thought you were gonna talk about some like a Moscow Mule or
No,
something
like
cinnamon tea.
Like the fancy.
Yeah,
kind.
like the orange spice.
Yeah, and
cinnamon.
like you put
it
you put
smells
the sticks
so good.
in there.
Oh, that. What, you put sticks in there? Like the
Like
cinnamon
cider.
sticks?
Maybe I'm talking
Oh,
cider.
spice cider.
Spice cider.
Yeah, that is
With
really
the
good.
you put the
No,
cinnamon.
but
stick.
I'm even thinking of
It's
like
been a long time
the
since we had
black
that.
tea that is like has a little bit of orange peel in it, and
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it has cinnamon. I don't think it has cinnamon. Orange peel.
What's that one? Is that
Clove
one?
and spice, maybe. It smells like Christmas to me. It's so
What's
good.
that one?
I think that or whoever that is, Bigelow makes one.
Bigelow.
With the one that we had recently, my mom gave it to us. It was Harvey and Sons, and there was a red tin, and
Think
it
of the Harvey
smelled
girls.
so. I think it was Harvey, but it was really good. So yes, tea.
Let's see here. I feel like we're
Well, they're just talking about plunge routers, I think.
Blue Grain, Minnesota. What is up? How do I like the new camera setup? I've not got. Well, I'm still working on it, but and I'm working on mics. I have a love-hate relationship with microphones because I've not found one that is perfect, and I've been having some issue. Actually, I've realized it's not actually the microphone; it's the little splitter I have on top of the camera. And there were two. I call it a stand-up. There are two stand-ups where it's me talking in front of the camera. That I went to edit the video, the small bathroom makeover. No audio, nothing. And I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" So those have been cutting out on me. I struggle with microphones constantly. So I've not found the golden goose yet of microphones. No. Andrew, I do not have any Festool products. I do not have a single one. Not even like a keychain.
Not even like a keychain, no.
Not nothing. I think that's accurate. I don't have a single one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're just like
I'm
you're
just
getting caught
reading
up reading. I know.
comments. No. Yeah, people are talking about their favorite
Oh, Pat
alcohol
Quinn.
drink.
What kind of 3D printer do I have?
Yeah.
Do I include
You have
your kids'
what do you
3D printing
have?
projects? If so, what do they like to print? We have
like everything.
a Anycubic Mega S. Mega. No.
I don't know.
Anycubic Mega.
I've had that for almost a year, right? Didn't you get that like last February? It was like right around the time of the COVID beginning.
The COVID's.
And it was great.
Yeah, I bought. So I wanted to get a. I wanted
It was a year.
I wanted to try my hands at one that was just like a kind of entry level ish before like jumping into like an Ultimaker or something that's like $2,000. So I bought the Anycubic. It's the i3, the Anycubic i3 Mega S, I think is the name of it. And it was maybe $250. So not horrible. And I got some that came with some filament too. And we have been printing. I took a while off. It was like I'm literally, well, it's not printing right now, but it finished up right before we came out here. I'm printing a little bracket type dealio for.
It's very handy. I just
realized that's what I should have done.
What?
I should have well, I could just drill holes into it. Anyway, I should have molded the holes into it so I could attach it to the wood instead of having to slide them in. But anyway, I made a little bracket. So I've done that a few times, like make parts for things that I need, which I think is an awesome way to use a 3D printer. And with the kids, we when we first got it, we did some ninja stars.
Oh, we did. Ninja stars and the little owl with the top hat.
My daughter, she had this like little claw thing. Oh, yeah. And it had like a wooden.
It was a Kiwi crate project.
It was a Kiwi crate.
Which was great.
It had 1/4-inch plywood as one of the arm, and it got stepped on and it snapped. And so.
She was in tears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is not uncommon for her.
No.
It's her go-to.
30 minutes later, she was fine.
Yeah,
and
she's fine.
Would have never remembered. But I decided, hey, we're going to do that. And so we modeled it in Fusion 360 and like modeled the whole thing out and designed it and then printed it and repaired her little
she's still, that's like one of the ones that she has kept this whole time,
and
for sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's been nice. And then we made face shields at the beginning of COVID.
Right, yeah.
We made the headband part and then used
transparency
Thank you.
film.
You're just filling in all the words for me.
Yeah, and we dropped off 100 of them to Vandy.
Yep.
In the early goings when PPE was really low.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And what else have I done with the 3D printer that?
I don't know. I feel like you've printed.
I did the lights.
You've done a lot of parts that you needed.
Yep, I printed
nice.
a dust collection fittings for the vacuum. I printed some brackets for hanging LED lights under my son's bed.
Yes, yeah.
The clips.
The loft bed.
Yep.
There's a video for that.
Yep.
But yeah, the lights were falling down, so they just designed
that would sound
and made
weird
those
for hanging lights under his bed.
Yeah.
Yes, under the loft bed.
Right under the loft bed. And those are great.
Cool.
Like that has held. That's
like
worked
dance
out
party.
perfectly. I know. He was in the hammock today, just
was he?
rolling,
nice.
just rocking in the hammock under his bed. But yeah, no. So like this, it's been very, very nice to have. I think it's just like a good tool to have to make what you need when you need it.
Yeah, they're fun.
So yeah,
they're really fun.
Good. We have some beverage recommendations here.
Oh, I thought
for the holidays.
I thought Jill said cider and mullet wine. I was like, "What's mullet
wine?"
Mulled spices.
I'm surprised there might be a wine out there called mullet wine.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I think that'd be awesome. They have a great logo, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Everybody's swapping out IG handles. I got you.
Yeah.
They're like,
let's following each other.
Oh, so yeah, I've
best
been
friends forever.
Yeah, I've been toying with so many different things out there right now. But what I want is a place for folks to interact, because I love also the community that we have here. But so outside of that, I know you can go directly there, but more of just like within the confines of this group. And so I was considering two things. So I'd love to hear y'all's opinion. There's Discord is starting to get big. So do you guys use Discord? Is that a thing?
I talk about Discord a lot.
Because so a lot of people have Discord servers now and stuff, and I guess it's a lot like Slack. I'm not really active on many of them. I've gone in,
I've just heard
but
people
it's like
it.
It's like a chat board, I guess. And the nice thing is that I could also have. They do like Patreon ones, so I could have a specific Patreon one that is like buried in, that's like just for the Builders Club folks, and then a broader one. And then of course the other thing is like a page. And so I don't know on Discord servers if you can do like the embedding of the photos and stuff like that. So the other thing would be a Facebook page.
Like a Facebook group.
A Facebook group, thank you.
Yeah.
And I know there's a bunch of Facebook groups out there, but I thought it'd be cool to have.
Maybe it'd be good to have.
And
then you all could be like
one that's a little
there.
Tighter knit, or at least to start off with. And so Facebook groups versus Discord servers versus something else. What do you guys think?
Katie says Discord is love. Yes.
Yeah,
so,
I don't. Yeah. Well, what's the pull with Discord? Educate me on Discord, you guys who are
Discord is the way to go for that. Happy to help set one up if needed. Well, thanks, Nailbender. We need to, they like Discord. Discord is awesome. Discord would be good. We need to get up on Discord. I have been hearing about, I guess like on podcasts that I listen to, and then people I follow on Instagram that have sites.
Rory works
They're
at
talking
Vandy.
about, I know, is that cool? Yeah. Thank you for your service, Rory. Working at, yeah, I don't know how it is at Vandy. I've heard it's kind of crazy there right now with COVID.
Everything's crazy right now.
Yeah.
Getting crazy.
And now we're just kind of staying in our house.
Yes.
We just stay here. We don't go out.
So
yeah,
what are
I
they doing? Like, what
Discord
are the podcasts that you hear that
you can do
Discord?
photos
like,
on Discord. Andrew says, "I live on
Discord is awesome.
I live
Look at
on
this.
Discord.
Everybody's
I feel like
Discording.
we are missing out on things. Like I have not
Dang.
talked to Bob Claggett. He has it all set up. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I know that Bob
Claggett's
has
got it all going on. Yeah.
Bob's got. I was just thinking I need to call Bob.
That's so funny. Like, so are people moving away from Facebook groups and going to Discord instead?
Discord is like.
Is it like Reddit?
Yeah. So
Like,
what is more attractive? Is it
need to
because
know.
it is a smaller, tighter knit group, typically, and you don't have as much drama and crazy stuff like you have in Facebook groups? Is that what it is, or are there actual features in Discord? Like, what's the? I mean, I assume obviously you use it on your phone because everything's got to be mobile. But
wow.
yeah, I would love to, because when I've gone into it, I've just been like, it's all right.
People are like, Nailbender says he's on like 25 Discord servers. And Katie is an admin on 5 different Discord servers.
Wow.
We got to get on this and figure this out.
Apparently.
I mean, we're like behind the times, people.
Brian says, never heard of Discord.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
At least
I mean,
we're
we've
ahead of him.
heard of it, but we haven't actually done it. Was Discord not what we had on the blog for a while with the comments? Is that Discord or was that something else?
For the comments, what?
The Discord wasn't.
You can keep saying it. You know, Discord.
Was it a plugin for when people comment on the blog?
Oh, no. You're thinking discuss.
Close.
Yes.
I had a feeling it was not quite it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So we don't know about
That's very
Discord.
similar.
Discord
I'm
sounds
in a
like.
couple Discord. I am in a couple Discord servers. Like
Look
I
at
join
you.
them and
You
I
are.
don't ever go in there.
But it just seems like, just based on this response, I
think of
feel
one.
like, am I right in thinking that it could be like a black hole that sucks you in?
Oh yes, for sure.
Is it like Reddit, kind of? Sort of? I'm not really on Reddit a lot.
It's smaller and you can do a lot more things, Andrew says.
More
Features.
control over users.
Combines video, audio, and chat. More control over users.
How soon until Facebook buys it? Like, I feel like that's just
I
what
know.
happens to everything. You can set people as admins and make multiple sub pages. Okay.
I like it. Never used it.
Well, then I think we need to investigate Discord. But would you guys, okay, so overwhelmingly here, people like Discord. Would you be interested in a Discord FTBT live group? Is that how that works?
What's 20?
Server.
What's the 26th? I mean, then 25, 26.
I mean, just hop on another one. Hang out with your buddies.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Oh, Discord started out as a community for gamers. It's like a new baby Reddit.
Well, there you go.
Interesting, but it's taken hold with 2020 and 2. What does that mean?
It's taken hold with.
My gamer son is all over Discord. I bet
Is
our
that something
son
we
would
should know what
love
that
it.
means? It's taken hold in 2020? Is that what you're saying, Katie? Or
I don't know.
20,
Was that a typo?
22, is that a thing that we also don't know about?
Anyone can make a question that people can vote for. Oh.
Oh,
So it's like you can poll people, kind of?
yes. Wait, yes. What, okay. everybody's
Yes,
saying
yes.
Oh, because we're on delay.
Oh,
So-
right. So they're like all about it.
Awesome. Well, we're going to do it then.
We're
We'll
going to
do it.
investigate this.
I mean, what's one more thing that I can have pull
Totally
my time
Discord.
that I can fall down on?
Rory says he would love FTB to be his first Discord. It'll be our first Discord as well.
Yes, Rory,
Yeah,
you can
2020.
join with us, my man.
Katie says 2020. I'm drunk.
Okay, I'm drunk.
Feel your pain here, Katie.
Too much marshmallows, I think,
Yeah, that's
Katie.
right. That's right.
Yeah, I would like to get drunk on marshmallows right now.
That would be.
I'd
That
like-
sounds like something
I'd
that
be
would
like,
happen in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory
Yeah.
or something.
Ooh. All right, go with me here.
Okay, what?
I'm just gonna throw this out here. I'm sure somebody's probably already done it.
What? You drink all my water, by the way.
I know.
Don't think I didn't notice.
Alcoholic marshmallows.
How would you do that?
I have no idea.
Alcoholic
some-
marshmallows.
Like Jello shots, except it's
See,
like mushroom shots.
I would
Or
have
not
to
mushroom
pass.
shots.
Mushroom
Marshmallow shot.
shots.
Like a jumbo marshmallow
No.
with like Fireball in it.
Well, no, you can get those
like
chocolates,
infused in it.
right? The chocolates with the alcohol inside, but that's like actual liqueur.
All right, people, I'm on to something here.
You're
Does this
not.
already exist? Jumbo marshmallows
Katie,
infused
let us know.
with Fireball.
With Fireball. I don't
Because
think that sounds good.
Cinnamon and mallow.
So here's my thing with
It'd be
marshmallows.
like smooth.
I like marshmallows, but I would never really want to eat them by themselves. Dipping them in peanut butter.
You know who you're married to, right?
I'm aware that you like them like that. I'm just saying I do not prefer them that way. In my yogurt,
It'd be a lot better if
it's
it had
amazing.
Fireball all over.
I'm not saying I just wouldn't want to eat like a dry marshmallow.
It could be like I was just thinking like Squishmallows.
Squishmallows.
For those of you who have kids, is Squishmallows,
Oh my gosh.
are y'all like getting
is that what they're
inundated?
called? Squishmallows?
Squishmallow, yeah.
Yeah. Our kids are obsessed with Squishmallows.
We went from 0 Squishmallows to like 5
Katie
in
is
our house.
in for alcoholic marshmallows. Katie, this is what you could do, man. You already make marshmallows. Dude, I've discovered bubbly and vodka. She's got vodka in her bubbly. You know what bubbly is, right? It's like a sparkling water. That would be good.
Vodka-soaked Twinkies. Ugh.
Fireball, ew. Yeah, no,
All
like
right,
I need some. It needs. Maybe you could dip the marshmallow in the alcohol.
That'd be the infusion.
It's disgusting.
Because they're spongy.
They are.
I mean, I wouldn't want it to be like dripping. Like I wouldn't want to bite down and like I don't know. You'd have to figure it out. But
Jill says, I love marshmallows, but it should not be mixed with booze. I'm sure someone has tried this. It's probably one of those random things that you see like at TJ Maxx in the food aisle that people are like, who came up with this?
Probably a Discord server.
There probably is, like things to put alcohol in.
I keep wanting to say mushrooms. Marshmallows.
Pinky infused, what? Fresh marshmallows are not dry. Oh, Katie, all caps.
Pink
Fresh
Whitney
marshmallows
infused
are
marshmallow.
not dry. Are they coated in powdered sugar, Katie? That is what I want. I do like that part of it.
No, but Fireball's engine coolant without the green dye.
Oh my gosh. Hostess Suzy Q's with bourbon. What is a Suzy Q? Is that the round ones that are chocolate with like the white down the middle?
No,
But it's like a cupcake.
No, that's a
What
ho
is
ho.
that? Oh, aren't those the rolled up
Ho-hos
one?
are the
That's the
ones
Swiss
with hockey
roll.
pucks. There's ho-hos and there's
Oh.
ding dongs. One of those is one.
When's
and
the
one's
last
other.
time you had? When's the last time you had a Hostess product?
Here's what I just want to
It's
know.
been a minute.
Is like the Hostess people when they were coming up with names.
They're out of business though. Or
Who?
what was the deal? Now,
Hostess?
okay, where we are, you can get not a Krispy Kreme. What is it called?
Twinkie?
No.
Kruger?
No, stop putting words in my mind. Shoot. This book I used to read all the time.
Alcoholic marshmallow?
No. Help me out here.
what are you trying to say?
There's like a different brand that Hostess bought. And
Tasty
so
Cake?
Tasty Cake.
That was
yeah.
a big Northeastern thing.
Right. And it used to be you could only get Tasty Cakes in the Northeast,
yeah.
to my understanding. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I used to read this those books, the
Tasty Cake books?
No, there's a whole like fiction series,
Like
and she's always eating Tasty Cakes, and I'm like, man, I want a Tasty Cake. It just sounds so good. And then I think Hostess.
Good brand name. Tasty Cake.
I'm telling you, and I'm not usually a big fan of when they spell a word with a different letter, like a cake with a K, but I'll take it, a Tasty Cake. But then Hostess, something happened to Hostess. Like I think they went bankrupt or something, and so now in our Publix in Tennessee, Tasty Cakes. They're everywhere now. There was something that happened where they expanded throughout the country, I think. Tasty Cakes. Little Debbie?
Yeah, I think you're...
The Hostess brand was bought and reopened. Yes, it was like not doing well. And then the Tasty Cake people took it over. And now there's Tasty Cakes everywhere. So it's like the same thing, essentially.
Yeah. Well,
I know, I was so disappointed when I finally saw a Tasty Cake. I was like, oh, it's just like,
do you know what I used to house
What?
in high school? Honey buns.
What is it?
Honey buns.
I never got into those.
Oh man, honey bun. Like they're
It
like
just
$1.
looks so gross.
They're like $1 in the vending machine, and they had them at school.
Did you ever
It was
have
like before, the revolution of like we won't sell like all the sugary
crap? Oh yeah,
junk.
we had a vending machine in high school, and it had like
Oh, it had
Reese
everything.
cups
Oh,
and
yeah.
soda machine.
But
And it was
they
on
had-
during the school
they
day.
had the honey buns in there,
Oh, the
and they're
honey
just
buns.
they're just so disgustingly sweet, and like the package has got all like there's just goo all over the inside of the
Gross.
package, and you just break it open, and you're just like, oh, honey buns.
Katie's got some strong feelings about Hostess. She got in. I'm gonna show it.
Yes.
Katie does not like Hostess.
No, she does not.
Died came back, and now they're second rate. Yeah, they were never really first rate, though.
Whatever.
Honey buns,
I understand.
Do you remember those pies that, it was like in the, what was that brand? It was like you could get an apple pie or a cherry pie, and it was in the really crinkly, it was in the really crinkly wrapper.
Jenny's? Just Jenny's?
I thought it was like a Hostess or a Little
The
Debbie.
reason I know this is because
and they were so gross, but you'd eat them anyway.
The high loss leaders at work.
At Dollar General?
Yeah.
Oh man, like they're so bad.
I forget what they're, but
I
think
don't
they're more
know.
like Jenny's or something. Jenny's apple pies.
They're just like, they were like a fold over apple pie, but they came in that crinkly plastic wrapper, and I thought they were like a Hostess or a Little Debbie.
Who knows?
And they were so full of artificial everything. Hot Pockets. I always liked the Hot Pockets is the kind of food that's like, it smells good when it's going in the microwave.
Dude, I used to eat Hot Pockets.
But then you eat it and it's like,
I used to just eat Hot Pockets.
How did you not weigh like 1,000,000 pounds? You just ate junk.
I was in college. I was like working out and playing basketball
bagel
for like
bites
4 hours
or
a day.
pizza rolls.
Common misconception. Like the center of the earth is not the hottest thing known to man. It's actually the center of a Hot Pocket. When you nuke it, and the outside is still like you go into the Hot Pocket. There,
yeah.
You go into the Hot Pocket.
I never really got Hot Pockets that much.
And then you eat it, and it just like burns your mouth, and then your mouth is raw for like the next week. Yeah, Hot Pocket.
Yeah. Hostess fruit pies. That was it. I think they were the Hostess fruit pies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do remember that.
Yeah. No, I just remember being in college and drinking for my lunch. I would go to the little convenience store on campus where you could swipe your card and use your points, and I would get so bad. And I was like, I don't know. I would get Starburst, peanut butter M&Ms, and a Mountain Dew. Not a Diet Mountain Dew. A Mountain Dew. That'd be my lunch.
I was full strength.
I mean, to be 19. If I did that now, it'd be a problem.
Right now. I'd be everybody snapping me, and I'd be like, leave me alone.
I know, it was kind of nice. We hit the scene at a good time, because when I was in college, phones were not cell phones were not widespread. Phones were widespread, but cell phones were not widespread.
I'm
not that old.
We didn't have phones.
But no, like when we graduated, I graduated from college in 2000. And then it was like everybody was getting cell phones, you know. But I remember thinking like, gosh, it would have sucked to be in college when everybody had a cell phone, because people are already kind of antisocial anyway. But then no one's talking to anybody. And it was good. It was fun. It was a good time to be young. What do people say?
Brad just sounded like Cliff Clavin with his little known fact. Oh, yeah, little known fact. I forgot about it.
Yes.
Cliff. What did I have? I talked about Cliff Clavin on when was that? Was that the last live?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
We were talking about Cheers, and we were talking about the...
Oh, yeah, we were like singing the Cheers theme song.
What was that? Was
that
the
was last live.
Okay.
I don't know why we were doing that, but we did.
All right.
It was fun.
Cheers. I think it's time. I think that, see, this would be perfect. It'd be like, all right, guys,
I'm sorry.
carry on the rest of the Discord server.
This is too good not to share. Katie says, Hostess betrayal is why I learned how to make marshmallows.
Oh, no.
Dang. Hostess had no idea.
Wow.
I mean, did they have good marshmallows before that, Katie?
I don't know.
Were they like, I don't remember them having marshmallow products.
Well, like a snowball.
Twinkies?
The snowball.
Is Twinkie is Hostess.
Snowball is like, it's like chocolate cake with like marshmallow outer cover, and then.
See, I never had those. Why did I never have these? I didn't
Because your
live.
mom
I didn't
loved you.
live. I know. Yes.
Not that my mom didn't love me. I just snuck them anyway. All right, guys, we're going to get going.
Yes.
Love the
time.
What is this, like the pastry conversation here?
You know, I thought we were talking
I wouldn't
about
even call those pastries. Snacks, like disgusting snacks.
really bad artificial snacks
Yeah,
that
we need a good name for
still
those.
somehow like.
Yeah.
One last thing. If you could pick one really bad artificial.
No, you can't. This is a thought starter for next week.
Okay, for next week. Existing now or in the past, maybe it is no longer made. If you could have any one of these, like Hostess, Little Debbie, like just trash, snack cakes, what would it be? What would it be?
And we'll have that next week. So make sure you tune in.
Cliffhanger.
All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great week, and we will be working on the miter saw station. So we'll be doing some updates and stuff like that. But go check it out. Oh, by the way, if you were on last week, I still have a few more small and medium shirts.
Oh, yeah.
$14. If you're interested in getting the fixes to build that shirt.
Makes a great Christmas present.
Makes a great Christmas present.
We
still have a few of those available, so you can go check those out on the website. We'll catch you guys next week. Have a great week and get out there and build something awesome. All right, guys. See ya.
Bye.
I really do need a
Discord.
button that's like in.
They were like.